Imagine yourself standing at a crossroads. Ahead of you lie choices filled with opportunities, but also fraught with risks. Perhaps you're considering which university to attend, contemplating a career change, or simply facing a challenge you've never encountered before. How do you feel? Nervous, hesitant, or determined to move forward? That's exactly the feeling the 456 players in Squid Game experienced. The difference? For them, every choice came at the cost of their lives. But if we look deeper, these games aren't just about survival. They offer valuable life lessons that anyone can apply to their own journey. Life, much like a game, doesn't reward the strongest, but rather those who understand the rules and stay true to their core values. Today, we'll walk through 6 games from Squid Game to uncover profound lessons that can help you conquer the game of life. So what are these lessons? Join me as we explore how these games can teach us to live stronger, wiser, and more purposefully. Squid Game, a series that shocked the world, not only with its intense life or death games, but also with the profound lessons hidden behind each challenge. Every game, seemingly simple, serves as a metaphor for the struggles we face in everyday life. Choices, trust, risks, and even staying true to our core values. Today, let's step into that gripping world and uncover 6 invaluable lessons from the games in Squid Game. These lessons aren't just for the characters in the show. They are keys to helping us overcome both big and small challenges in life. After all, life is a game, and how you play determines who you become. So, where do we begin? Get ready, because the first lesson awaits you in the game of red light, green light. Game 1, red light, green light. Caution in every step. Imagine walking through a minefield. Every step you take is filled with suspense and tension, because one small mistake could cost you everything. That's exactly what the players in red light, green light had to face. Even the slightest movement could seal their fate. Just like in life, a single rushed decision or an uncalculated action can make you miss valuable opportunities or lead to serious consequences. That's why caution and careful observation are essential to overcoming major challenges. I recall the story of a young entrepreneur who suffered a massive failure after investing all his money in a field he knew little about. At first, everything seemed promising, but his lack of preparation led to bankruptcy. After that bitter lesson, he completely changed his approach. He began conducting thorough research, seeking advice from experienced mentors, and making decisions only after assessing all potential risks. Over time, he rebuilt his career and achieved even greater success than before. What about you? Have you ever made a hasty decision that you later regretted? How can you develop the habit of thinking carefully in every situation? But caution alone isn't enough. Some challenges require not only patience, but also creativity to find a way out. And that's exactly what we'll learn from the next game. Honeycomb. Game 2. Honeycomb. Patience and creativity. Imagine holding a fragile piece of candy in your hand. A single crack could end everything. The clock is ticking, all eyes are on you, and you have only one chance to complete the task. What would you do? Panic? Give up? Or find a solution under extreme pressure? This game teaches us one vital lesson. Patience and creativity are powerful tools to overcome seemingly impossible situations. When things get tough, patience helps you stay calm, while creativity opens up new solutions you may have never considered. I recall the story of a student who failed her first attempt at getting into her dream university. The failure shook her confidence, but instead of giving up, she took the time to identify her weaknesses. She patiently studied every day and tried new learning methods, such as creating mind maps and studying in groups. A year later, she not only passed the exam but excelled with top scores, earning praise from the university. The combination of patience and creativity turned her failure into a stepping stone for success. What about you? When faced with challenges, do you have the patience to search for solutions? Have you ever used your creativity to overcome obstacles? If not, perhaps it's time to change your approach. But in life's journey, we can't always overcome everything on our own. Some challenges require collective strength, and that's the lesson we'll learn from the next game. Tug of War. Game 3. Tug of War. The power of teamwork. Imagine standing on a narrow platform, gripping a taut rope, with a team far stronger than yours on the other side. Do you think you could win? In this game, unity, synchronized effort, and strategy are the keys to everything. Tug of War teaches us that no one can succeed alone. No matter how skilled you are, there will always be challenges that require the collective strength of a team. The greatest success doesn't come from individual power, but from collaboration and leveraging the unique strengths of each member. I recall the story of a group of students entering a startup competition. Initially, everyone worked independently without any coordination. The result? They failed miserably in the first round. But after sitting down together and analyzing each other's strengths, they developed a clear strategy. The best speaker handled the presentation, the one good with numbers managed financial analysis, and the creative thinker led the idea generation. This time, thanks to their coordinated efforts, they won first place. It's a clear example of how teamwork can turn the impossible into reality. What about you? When working in a group, do you know how to harness each person's strengths? What can you do to improve your team's synergy and take them further? But sometimes, even in teamwork, your trust in others can be tested. And that's what we'll explore in the next game, Nables. Game 4, Marbles, the value of trust. Imagine standing next to your closest friend, someone you've trusted completely. But in this game, they're no longer your ally. They've become your opponent. Every marble lost brings you closer to betrayal, to loss. One wrong decision, and everything could fall apart. Life is no different. Trust is precious, but placing it in the wrong hands can leave you deeply hurt. The lesson from this game is clear. Always maintain a level head and carefully evaluate before placing your trust in someone. Most importantly, don't let past betrayals erode your hope in humanity. Learn to be selective, build trust on a solid foundation, and be prepared to face disappointment when it comes. I recall the story of a man who was betrayed by his best friend in a business deal. He lost a significant amount of money and felt as though he'd never recover. But instead of letting bitterness consume him, he turned that experience into a valuable lesson. He became more selective in choosing partners, insisted on clear agreements, and built relationships based on transparency. In the end, he not only bounced back but achieved even greater success because he never lost faith in the power of genuine collaboration. What about you? Who do you truly trust? Have you ever felt betrayed? And what steps have you taken to protect yourself while maintaining important relationships in your life? But life isn't just about trust. There will be times when you need to take bold risks to move forward. And that's the lesson we'll learn from the next game, Glass Bridge. Game 5, Glass Bridge, Bold Decisions. Imagine standing on a glass bridge with a deep abyss below. Every step is a gamble. You don't know which panel will hold your weight and which one will send you plummeting. But there's no turning back. Ahead lies your goal. Behind you is failure. The only path is forward. Just like in life, there are times when you must make bold decisions, stepping out of your comfort zone to pursue your dreams. The key, however, is to prepare thoroughly. Learn from those who have gone before you, and never let fear hold you back. I recall the story of a woman who decided to leave a stable job at a large company to open her own cafe. It wasn't an easy choice. She spent months researching the market, learning from successful cafe owners, and meticulously planning every step. The result? Her cafe not only survived, but became a well-known brand in her community. She proved that calculated risk-taking is the cornerstone of success. What about you? Are you hesitating over an important decision? What's stopping you from crossing the boundary of fear? Remember, taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It's about having the courage to move forward with proper preparation. But no matter how bold your steps are, what truly matters in any game is holding on to your core values. And that's the lesson from the final game, Squid Game. Game 6, Squid Game, Ethics and Competition. You're standing in the final arena where everything is pushed to the limit. All you have to do is defeat your opponent and you'll win it all. But here's the question. What would you do to achieve that? Would you sacrifice your ethics and values to secure victory? And if you did, would the price be worth it? The final game in Squid Game isn't just a battle of strength or intellect. It's a test of ethics and compassion. The lesson here is clear. No matter the circumstances, hold on to your core values. Short-term success may be tempting, but honor and self-respect are things that should never be compromised. I'm reminded of the story of a businessman who refused to pay a bribe to secure a large contract. Though he lost the immediate opportunity, he stayed true to his principles. Over time, he became one of the most respected figures in his industry, earning the absolute trust of his partners. He proved that maintaining integrity not only allows you to hold your head high, but also leads to long-lasting success. What about you? When faced with temptation, are you willing to abandon what's right to achieve your goals? What are the boundaries you'll never cross, no matter how tough the situation gets? Life is a series of choices. Sometimes winning or losing isn't as important as how you play the game. Always remember, staying true to your values and ethics is the greatest victory you can achieve in any challenge. And that's what sets you apart, helping you not only overcome difficulties, but also live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Life, much like Squid Game, is a series of grueling challenges. Sometimes you must tread carefully with each step. Other times you need patience to overcome difficulties. There are moments when you rely on the strength of a team, and then there are times when you have to take bold risks and step out of your comfort zone. But above all, in any circumstance, the most important thing is to hold on to your values and ethics. Think about it. If the players in Squid Game could find valuable lessons amid life and death challenges, why can't we apply those lessons to our daily lives? Every day is an opportunity to become stronger, more creative, and live more meaningfully. Start with the smallest steps. Be more cautious in your decisions, show patience when facing adversity, and never stop learning from those around you. Because true success isn't just about surviving challenges, it's about triumphing with pride and integrity. Be bold, move forward, and use these lessons to write your own life story. And you know what? This game, this life, only becomes meaningful when you play it wholeheartedly and stay true to yourself. Starting today, live a life you'll always be proud to look back on. And now, let's reflect on the journey we've just explored together. From the cautious first steps in red light, green light, to the calculated risks on the glass bridge, each of these lessons can help you move further in life. But the most important question is, which lesson will you choose to apply today? Share with me the lesson that resonated with you most in the comments below. I want to know, which game made you reflect the most? Which lesson do you think you can apply right now to improve your life? And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like to show your support. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of the valuable lessons from future films. Join me on this journey, because life is full of stories worth learning and sharing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep exploring and living a truly meaningful life. See you soon.